Okay.
What were we talking about?
I was going like this. Well, like the classes or like the social classes, like people, like I feel like people liked me, like, but then there were bullies. Like oh my god. Like, I don't want to name any names.
Please don't. I don't have a lawyer.
But, like, just, like, a select few guys. Like, not even girls. Like, I can't even pick out a girl that, like, bullied me in high school.
And guys
like,
bullied the girls. That is so fucking low.
Like, because I was fat, which,
and you're not.
I was not fat in high school.
And you're not.
Like, come to find out. Like, I didn't fucking realize this until it was too late. But, yeah, like... And, like, they put me down for, like, how I looked, and it was ridiculous. And it's just... Bullies are bad. But, like, I never let them, like, bring me down. Like, I freaking... I don't know. Like, they'd throw at me, I'd throw right back at them, and fucking...
Mm-hmm. You
like,
did not want to fuck with Monique.
I had my friends, and that's all I needed, and it didn't really matter.
That's good. So, did you say your high school experience was more pleasant than most? Because you just didn't let things get to you? Because I let things get to me all the time, and it really bothered me.
Like...
I still get bad sometimes.
Like, the problems that I had in high school were, like, outside of school problems. Like, my senior year kind of stuff.
You had real problems.
Exactly. Like, I fucking... Like, I got my ass beat my junior year. Like, fucking 2 black eyes and shit.
That must have been after I left.
But that had nothing to do with school, you know, like... That was... And then, like, my senior year, like, my mom died, and I'm like... You know, that kind of sucked. But, like, I never really had problems with school. Like, I liked enough of my teachers, you know? And once the new math teacher showed up my sophomore year...
I know who you're talking about.
I was all good. Like...
Yeah, Jermaine, just like, oh, jeez, this thing again. All right. Now, your son's going to have to grow up just like, no, I don't want to say just like you. He's going to be growing up, and what would you do if your son was bullied?
If he was bullied, I would tell him to fucking kick their ass. Like, straight up.
Some parents will be like, no, you tell adults, you tell this, whatever, we will help you out.
Okay,
and then other parents are like, okay, we're going to go to the garage, I'm going to show you how to shadow box. Yep.
Right? Like, I don't know. Like, I don't want them, I guess I don't want my son to, like, you know, get in trouble for fighting. He shouldn't result in violence unless, like, they're being violent towards him. But, like, if they're coming at him with whatever, like, he needs to come back at him with, like, whatever they're given. Like, he gives it back 2 times better.
My parents, they would not let me fight or whatever. Well, they would say, well, I couldn't take karate, whatever, but they always said, okay, the only way I want you to fight is in self-defense. So. Right.
Like, I remember in high school, my freshman year, this bitch thought that she could push me into a locker. And I literally turned around and I grabbed her fucking face and I, like, slammed her into the wall. I'm like, what the fuck, bitch? Like, and I was just, like, smacking her fucking head and shit. Like, just literally between classes. And then I just walked off to fucking art class like I wasn't gonna get in trouble for it. But, like, I remember I went home and I told my mom, and she's like, well, good for you. Like, okay. Thanks for telling me about your day. Like, you know, if people fuck with you, you gotta fuck with them back, because, like, if you just take it, then they're just gonna fucking keep giving it.
Yeah, you ever heard the phrase, treat others the way you want to be treated? I agree with that.
That is the golden rule.
That's the golden rule. But if they are treating you like horrible shit, then you've got to assume that that's the way they think that they should be treated, so you just got to treat them back the same way.
Exactly. Like, and that's how I feel. Like, you should always, like, approach a new person with, like, respect and,
Kindness.
Like, yes, and kindness. Thank you. I'm glad
I
you
always
had
try to
the
make
word
people
there.
my friend. I always try to make people my friend.
But like
Other people don't make it so easy.
exactly. Like, but if that person, like, if they're not a good person, or like you don't, like, there's something about them that just doesn't fit right with you. Like, you don't have to fucking pretend to be nice. But at the same time, I will admit that there's people that I just like, I see their face and I'm like, I fucking hate you. Like, can I punch you in the face?
But you don't.
But I don't, because I am a good person. Or something like that.
Okay. Well, I'm glad you admitted that you were a bully. So next question I wanted to ask you was, do you think bullies can change?
Maybe. But honestly, I feel like I probably am still a bully. Like, I like to talk shit about people. But like,
oh, you are like light years away from your high school experience. I've noticed.
Right?
Yeah.
I don't know.
You got a kid, you got a husband, you're doing better than most. So, thank you. And, yeah, I just think, some people, they stay bullies, but then sometimes I might run into a person haven't seen like 10 years or whatever, and they're like, hey, and I'm like, yeah, and then they start talking, then I get to know, it's like, oh my god, you changed.
Right? Like, I don't know, I haven't really talked to many, like, people, especially the bullies. Like,
yeah, that's just not something you want to recreate.
I don't think I've even seen, like, the two that are in my head right now, like, that I'm thinking of.
Yeah, I know.
I don't think I've seen them since high school.
Yeah. Sometimes you get that odd friend request on Facebook and you're like, no, thank you.
Right? Like, random people. I have a couple people on my Facebook, and I'm not sure why. Especially one person, like, I really felt like she didn't like me. I didn't know why she didn't like me. But, like, I like her. She's, like, a really interesting person.
Bullying, just so childish.
It is childish.
Yeah. Things that remind me of childish behavior. What we were like in the 90s. You remember the 90s?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I was such a crazy kid in the 90s. I actually probably was a pretty big bully in the 90s. Like, everyone was afraid of me, and I don't even know why. Like, I don't ever remember doing, oh yes I do. Never mind. Oh no, okay, I got kicked out of preschool. So this is like 95. But like,
what, did you like set fire to the Goose circle?
No, for kicking my teacher. That did not happen, by the way. Like, full disclosure, it did not happen. I did not, oh my gosh.
It's okay.
I did not kick my teacher. It did not happen. I did, however, slam a bucket on a child's hand the first day of preschool. The first day. And I pretty much got in trouble every day after that for fighting or being a bitch. But I did not kick the fucking teacher.
Oh, I just remember my first day of preschool, I was sent there, whatever, and then my mom left and whatever, and then I'm crying, whatever, then my mother, who's like 9 months pregnant, is crying. That's all I remember from preschool, because she tells me that, like, all the time. So, yeah, but that's all I remember. I don't remember, like, I don't really remember my preschool days.
Right? Like, and I don't really remember, like, the incident. Like, I literally fucking, like, I do remember preschool kind of, like, I went to Livingston. Nobody believes me that they had a preschool class at Livingston Elementary School. But then we moved to the church up on the hill, like, by, like, down the street from Maverick, that, like, one church. I don't even think it's open anymore. Like, I think it's, like, abandoned. But they, like, moved to there, and, like, I remember I had, like, this best friend, Susie, who I actually ran into, like, it literally 20 years later. And I'm like, oh my god, I know you! Like, we went to school until, like, 2nd grade together. And I, like, legit fucking, like, recognized her. It was crazy. But like I don't know, I have PC memories. But I did not kick the teacher. I know that for a fact.
Other than the teacher incidents, is there anything from the 90s that you thought were your favorites? What was your favorite part of the 90s?
My favorite part of the 90s was the flannel.
Grunge.
Yes.
Smells like teen spirit.
But not even grunge, like from my perspective, it was more like gangster, like my fucking brother and my cousins wore flannels all the time. Like they got put on probation because one of them was wearing a white one, and they were trying to hide in the dark, and they fucking, the cops seen the white one. But like, I don't know, baggy pants and your fucking.
There was those guys. What's their name? The backward clothing.
Fucking.
Crisscross.
Yeah.
Yeah. Another fashion faux pas from the 90s. I remember. I was looking at some old photos of mine. I had a green and purple jacket, and I'm like, that was a big thing back then. Green and purple.
Oh my god! Like every fucking color, like put together was like the thing. Yeah, there's purple and and then green and blue and just like all sorts of fucking colors of everything. Like that was the 90s. Was just barfs of colors. The 90s was just a barf of rainbow. Rainbow barfs. No, but like, I don't know, the 90s was pretty cool. Like the Spice Girls.
Yeah. If you want to be my lover, you gotta get with my friends. Okay, that song's always bothered me. I love the song, but then she's like, if you want to be my lover, you gotta get with my friends. What the fuck are they insinuating?
You get to sleep with all of them. Hello?
Who
wouldn't want to have, what is it, a sixum? Six foot, whatever, with the fucking Spice Girls. Hell yeah.
Oh, that is a good word. I'm gonna use that word.
With the Spice Girls, or maybe with the Backstreet Boys.
6 people is an orgy. 6 people is an
orgy. Okay, well we'll just call it an orgy.
I want to call it sixlet.
If we're calling it an orgy, then we can just throw the Backstreet Boys right in with them, and
then you're gonna want it that way.
Exactly. Just have a freaking 11th or whatever. 11th thing.
Oh God! Talk about being sore.